it's me doing New Year's resolutions a week late, but here we are. I actually came up with them pretty much over the week. I didn't really have them beforehand, and I feel like the resolutions I did have were all like, eat healthier, work out more. So I wanted to rephrase them a little bit. So these are my New Year's resolutions. So my first is to eat a more well-rounded diet. So I would eat a lot of snacky food and not a lot of vegetables. And I know that this sounds a lot like eat healthier, but eat more well-rounded sounds a lot more doable and a lot less judgmental to me. I like to use the term well-rounded because it feels more like something I can do. I can add a few more vegetables. I can make sure I'm eating whole protein, like lean meats and whole proteins, without necessarily looking at the calorie number. I can focus more on the food group and making sure that I have different things from different food groups in my everyday diet. Going along with this, I also want to make sure that I'm eating only when I'm hungry and not eating when, not necessarily just snacking for the sake of snacking. Next on my list is to be active each day. So this would kind of replace the workout or like go to the gym, first of all, because I'm going to be in Italy and I doubt I'll have access to a gym, just based on where I am, but I want to be active, whether that just be taking a walk into town or doing a little bit of yoga. I don't foresee this being too much of a problem in Italy, also because I'm going to be dancing every day, and the days I'm not dancing, the days I travel, I'm going to be out walking around. But even continuing on into the fall semester, I want to make sure that I'm keeping active and keeping my body awake and not just lazing around. Today I did do jazzercise and yoga for the first time since, well, it's the first kind of movement like that I've done since school ended and my body remembered how to be a body. So I definitely want to keep active, but also allow myself to have rest days. And a rest day doesn't need to be sitting on the couch all day watching TV. A rest day could be just maybe taking a small leisurely walk and then chilling. I want to make more videos. This past semester especially, I did not make any videos, and I just want to make more. I know that my family really loves them, and I really value these because not only is it a way for me to keep in touch with the family that I live near, but it's also a way for me to keep in touch with the family that's far, far away. I want to write more. I've found that writing is really good for my anxiety, whether it's writing stories or just writing in my diary. Also, with going abroad, everyone has said to keep some kind of journal. I have a journal. It's over there. You can't see it because there's pillows. It's on my bedside table, and I almost never write in it, but I feel better after I do, so I definitely want to write more. And also, I love writing stories, and I haven't done it in so long. I've been doing other things, mostly wasting time on sites like tumblr.com, which I still love and I probably still will do, but I'm hoping to waste less time on it. I also, along with that, want to read more books. I got into a great habit at school of reading before I went to bed on weekdays, and on weekends I usually would just do a little, usually play on my phone, and I've really fallen out of that habit back at home. So I want to not necessarily read more, I don't know, maybe read more, but definitely read before I go to bed, because it really does help me sleep instead of playing with my phone, because it's a great way to relax myself and just chill in bed without having a bright screen in my face. Last on my list is take pictures. I'm so bad at taking pictures. Whenever I go places, I get so caught up in the memories, which is great, but I also want to remember to take pictures, not only of the great scenery I will see, but also with my friends. And I want who be able to look back on these pictures and laugh at myself and maybe show them to my kids when I'm older. So those are my New Year's resolutions for this year. I'm curious to know what your New Year's resolutions are, so comment down below. I think I'm also going to try and be a little bit more YouTuber-y instead of just making videos, so give this video a like, comment your New Year's resolutions, and subscribe. And I will try to keep true to my resolutions, and I challenge you to try and keep true to yours. I challenge you to phrase your resolutions in ways that aren't quite as scary and feel way more doable. Also, I know something that works for a lot of people is to put actual numbers on their resolutions. So instead of saying something like eat more well-rounded, maybe eat a vegetable at each meal, eat a protein at each meal, eat a carbohydrate at each meal, and that's really easy to keep track of. I didn't do that because I wanted to leave mine a little bit more open-ended, and I'm using these resolutions to create good habits. Well, bye! And I challenge you to try and make New Year's resolutions that, what are you doing?
New Year's resolutions will never hold true because everybody always hates you. Just give up while you are ahead of the curve. Just give up on day 7, 'cause others gave up on 3.